And we are live. Hello, my beep sheep. I'm so glad that you could join me on this kind of weird Tuesday evening, or morning, or afternoon, or possibly Wednesday, or possibly Monday, depending on where you are. I have with me the lovely Sako Tumi, who is going to introduce herself right now.
Howdy, Howlers. It's Sako Tumi, also known as Castpoint. I write Hoarder, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things to bring you content. So if you are interested in marketing yourself as an author or be wanting to be a witchy or witch, please drop by my channel, subscribe, drop a like, ring the bell if that does anything, and I'd love to see you.
Awesome. So what we're going to do today is slightly different than my usual Tuesday productivity streams, because Sako and Sako is going to be presenting a workshop, I suppose you would call it, a session.
Sort of like that.
At the next AuthorTube virtual retreat.
Yep.
Which we don't have a date for yet, but it will be in early September.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to be Sako's case study.
Woo!
Did I say what the session is? I didn't say what the session is. The session is on branding for authors.
And marketing.
So, branding and marketing for authors. So, I am going to be Sako's case study or guinea pig or whatever you want to call it, test subject. And we are busy working out all the behind the scenes details so that Sako can have the stuff ready to go for the session.
Yes.
So, I am going to run through who is here.
Cool.
And then Sako is going to talk about what we've done so far. Hello, my boy dog. Hello. And then we'll get into things. And maybe we will sprint. Maybe we won't. We'll see.
I like the idea of sprinting because then I can get stuff like other stuff done too.
We will take it one step at a time.
Okay, great.
So Mercer is here saying yellow, and I very nearly started singing, but without a backing track, that's probably not a good idea.
Oh.
So Mercer has been here since 2:45, so that's 2.5 hours ago.
Wow.
So well done, you. Mercer gets much love, I think, from both of us for being an excellent, all-round excellent person, and also my first ever Patreon supporter.
Yay!
So,
yes, thank you, Mercer.
Thank you, Mercer. Ginny jumped in to click like and leave up for the viewing time. Can't stay. Hope to be back in time to really say hi. Fair enough. And I hope that you can get to see you, Ginny. Hello to Max. And okay. Oh, excuse me. Max enjoying my new thumbnail, which I got ready half an hour before the stream went live. Hello to ADHD Writer. And everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Max would like to know what you are working on today. Yes, please let us know what you're working on, how you're feeling. Just general check-in stuff, because we're curious.
during the sprints, I intend on working on the recording audio of my audiobook.
Excellent.
That's my plan today.
Excellent. And StreamYard is doing the time warp, and would you please stop it? Thank you very much. Marissa is starting Skyrim fanfiction. Interesting.
Yes.
We love Skyrim and we love fanfiction. ADHD is trying to figure out a better, more effective video layout edit.
Oh.
Good luck. And
I would
potentially,
love to. Yeah, drop me a line sometime. I would love to help.
Yes, that's what I was.
Trying to volunteer me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been voluntold.
Okay.
Skyrim.
Sort of
Max
a
is
new
starting a
book.
new book. Project Rebel.
Nice.
Good morning, Marissa.
Marissa.
I do not have donuts for you, but you can have virtual donuts, if that helps at all.
I want donuts. I had
I
lasagna
would also like
instead.
donuts. Ooh. Stop it, you're making me hungry.
Oh.
About the courier's life and his encounters with the last Dragonborn. Interesting.
Faketivism, huh?
Project Faketivism. Interesting. It's really a lot of fun. I have several hundred hours in Skyrim.
I keep trying to play it, but it keeps crashing on me in the first 2 hours of the game. And it doesn't seem to matter it doesn't matter what system I play it on. It just keeps.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't want to play. It doesn't want to play for me, and I always have to start from scratch. So, no.
That's not good.
It's done it to me 5 times. I'm done.
Hello to Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
And hello to Rosalind Kelly.
Wow, cool.
That's fair. Love a good sprinkle. People talking about donuts.
No.
People saying hello.
Good tech vibes. Yeah, you're lagging a little.
People saying hello. Hello.
Yeah, Ola.
Again. It's been 84 years. And I'm going to say that every time now. Hello to Lauren. I'm glad that you could make it.
Hi, Lauren.
And Natalie.
Woo! We're going to do all the things.
Excuse you, StreamYard. Thank
Hi,
you very much. Hello, Chloe. And Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Because he's like 12. He is a wee bab. Hello, Yaza. And Marie. Oops. No time warping, please and thank you. Virtual hugs.
Hi,
hello,
Katie.
And thank you very much, and good luck at the grocery store. Stay safe and stay strong.
That picture of Katie Ann reminds me of Loish and Loish's art.
Yes.
It's just so pretty.
Something about the lighting
and the hair and the skin quality and all of that stuff. It looks so painterly. It looks so good. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Natalie. Marissa, you're too sweet. OK is working on a high fantasy work in progress. Excellent.
Hi, Jess.
Hello, Shell. And Natalie continues to edit. Excellent. I will not provide sound effects because I don't want to be demonetized. Not that I am monetized, but you know what I mean. Good morning, Christine. Late because I was being distracted by Sage's Webtoon Rex, working on Solarpunk's speculative whip. Okay, excellent. Speaking of Webtoon Rex, I finished all of Midnight Poppyland yesterday.
Cool.
To the point of using all of the free coins that I got in the anniversary event to fast pass as far as I can fast pass. And I am desperate for more. So, if anyone wants a cute little romance story about a mafia enforcer, Midnight Poppyland is very cool.
Cool.
Still plugging through the 100 Days Writing Challenge, day 54. Excellent.
Nice.
I am way behind. I did day 24 this morning.
Cool.
And I'm about 21 days behind where I should be. Mercer says the courier would have an interesting time with the LDB. Yep. Oh no? What oh no?
What's oh no?
I don't know. That is a great title, yes. Marissa says, you'll need to stop talking about video games because you're making me want to play, and I have no gaming systems and a janky computer. I feel you, Marissa. That's why I pretty much exclusively play Bloodlines these days because it runs really nicely on a janky computer.
Well, I'm glad. I had issues on my old system where the shadows were too black, and there was a point in the game. There was a point in the game where you had to go into the shadows to get through to the next zone, and I couldn't pass it. I couldn't get
because you can't tell where you're going. Hello, girl dog. Hello, girl dog. Hello.
Oh,
you want to say hello to the
puppy.
peoples? You don't want to say hello to the peoples, but the peoples wants to say hello to you.
Oh.
Okay, bye. I am very excited for Bloodlines 2.
Yeah, me too.
Which Mr. Sage has said he is going to buy me for my birthday. So.
And there's Swan Song coming out as well.
Ooh.
Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, which is going to be equally as cool.
All the vampire things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, correction, Brandon is 13. I'm
You're
so
still
sorry.
a wee bob. You're still a wee bob.
You are still a wee bob. Max disappeared to get more coffee, but I'm guessing is probably back by now.
Yeah, probably. I think I'm going to take that moment to also get myself a drink.
You do that. I will catch through the comments. Lauren is just putting dinner on, but has us in the background. Excellent. I hope that your dinner is very tasty. I am wondering what I'm going to have tonight. Probably a scrambled egg. Max, I may have said that on purpose. Good morning to Bonnie, who is working on editing, wondering if kids will return to school in September and how different the streams will be then. I don't know. I can tell you that in South Africa, our schools have just been closed again due to a spike in the infection rate, which is kind of a pain because we had only just gotten everyone back to school. So, I mean, obviously I want everyone to be safe, but I feel like it would be better if they just say, look, we're not doing it, everyone homeschool or school online, and make a definitive decision rather than...
It's going to change from county to county.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that is about. Oh, for the Skyrim. Yes, that is. Oh no. Brandon, you're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Oh, doggo.
Yes. Doggo. Puppy.
Yo.
Chasing a puppy. Hello. Pupper. Pupper's name is Faraday. Faraday Bell McDoggo.
Nice.
Lauren has been playing through Bloodlines 1 recently. It's so good. Yes, it is.
It is so good. And 2 is coming out like anytime.
Soon.
Anytime.
Yeah. It
Any
super
day
sucks
now.
that it was released before it was finished.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really glad that they released it because it is awesome. And the unofficial patch guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
I mean that there is still support for it 15 years later.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
13, I'm basically an adult. Hate to break it to you, kiddo. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Says the baby.
I almost picked that up, and I kind of wish that I had. I did get the print and play version, but I have not printed or played it.
I didn't know. But I'm not much of a board game person.
Yeah, I'm a big board gamer, but kind of doesn't work in the Rona times.
So do we call him Mr. Writer? Because it's ADHD writer, so we call him Mr. Writer?
Or is he Mr. Focused?
Mr. Focused. Whatever is the opposite of ADD. OCD? To obsess over details?
I don't think that they are polar opposites, because I think you can have both.
Oh. Comments about Skyrim reminds me of when I had a bad PC back in 2008 and was playing WoW, and the lag was so bad I was stuck on the boats for half an hour. Whoa. Well, the boats were like 20 minutes long anyway. Like, I get it.
Hello, Kelly. I'm glad that you have us in the background, and I hope that we will make you not feel so lonely.
I'm so glad.
And I hope that your cleaning and baking turns out well. And if you have any excess baked goods that you need to get rid of, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Us and Marissa. Ooh.
Okay.
New book release.
Yep. Mr. ADHD does sound like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
StreamYard, good grief, would you please? Western Australia, all our schools are open, but we have like 10 cases. Fair enough. We have like 40 just in my tiny town, apparently.
Don't ask me to tell you how many are here.
An anti-hero. okay. Not sure what that's about. Excellent. Hello, the quiet adventurer. Talked a lot about personal things on the stream yesterday, and I'm like, maybe I said too much, but I'm working on Thriller.
Cool.
Okay, well, be more guarded, because we are the weirdos, mister.
We are the weirdos, mister.
And that's all I've got to say there. But good luck with your Thriller. People who ride wolves are going to be game no matter what. Fair enough.
Yeah, Natalie's series.
Hope mine go back, but preparing sweet just in case. I need my empty house back. It's been forever. I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wolves in the book have their own personalities too. Excellent. Doll is here. Hi, Doll. Hearts and hugs.
Hearts and hugs.
Lots of hellos for Doll. Mr. Focused.
Extra focused. Sure.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. A lot of people who have ADHD also have OCD, so they're not polar opposites.
So lack of attention plus hyperfocus.
Yeah, because OCD doesn't necessarily mean hyperfocus; it just means hyperfocus about specific things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a whole other streams topic, because we're already 20 minutes in and we aren't even through saying hello to everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Animated Danger Duo has invaded the chat. Autocorrect is stupid. We call it auto cucumber.
Auto cucumber.
Mr. ADHD writer. Okay. Cool.
You can. I've thought about putting, AKA Cast Voight on my account as well. Hi.
If I put all my pen names in, my channel name is going to be like this long. So
yeah.
Does sound like a Mr. Men character. Hello, Amy. Also listening while cleaning. Going to have granddaughter and 4 friends. Good grief. Much energy and love to you.
Also, be safe.
Yes. Too much attention on everything plus obsession over all those things. Yes.
Fun.
And Bonnie says, laptop open, coffee by side, ready to go. Okay. So, Sako,
yes.
Do you want to talk the good people through what we have already done?
Yes. So, I took notes, and let's see if I can make sense of them. So, your aesthetic involves 90s grunge, slob goth, lumberjack, like rainbow lumberjack things, and dark whimsy. We're looking at green, gray, and lilac color scheme, maybe. We're looking at, potentially. We have silly things like Japanese maple things, soups and stews, autumn as a season. We're talking about maybe doing drawing a portrait of you in the rainbow plaid or something. Let's see what else. We're also looking at certain stuff to make for social media campaign, like a whole branding for social media. We're also looking at Redbubble merch and book plates and stuff like that.
We are indeed. So, when was it? Friday last week.
Yes.
I went on a Pinterest spree.
Yep.
And pinned all the things.
All the things.
So let me see if I can.
Are you going to share it?
I'm going to share it.
Cool.
Just a brief look, not an in-depth.
It's a mood board.
It's a mood board. Pinterest, share. So
VTM
we've
stuff.
got lots of Vampire the Masquerade stuff. Well, I would say masquerade. And the craft and tattoos and grungy stuff and dark stuff and rain and purple things and
Hygge.
Exactly, and soup and pretty things and books and tarot and anime and kind of vaporwave color schemes and magnolia and sheep because I love sheep. And because you are my sheep.
We're definitely going to do like a little beep sheep.
Definitely.
Make it
and
cute.
Pumpkins, because pumpkins are just cool to eat, to decorate with. They're pretty colors and stuff. And that's basically
the mill of it.
Yeah.
So purples and greens and grays.
Yes. And Kiki's delivery service, because it's one of my favorite movies.
So Ghibli-esque. Yeah, Ghibli-esque sort of food stuffs. Mostly involving soup.
Yeah.
Poppies?
Soup and stew. Poppies, yes.
Poppies, okay.
I mean, you get purple poppies. I just couldn't find any.
Really?
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't look super hard.
I didn't realize poppies came in purple.
Oh, yes, they come in all sorts of colors. It's just everyone, when you say poppies, thinks of the red ones.
The Afghanistani poppies.
So.
Great.
Mildly witchy stuff.
Mildly witchy stuff.
And just generally comfy, gothic, grungy stuff.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay. So using that inspiration, Chemical X. Adorbs.
Sorry. Just spotted that as I was taking a drink and almost had Coke all over my keyboard. Okay, floor is yours. Sorry.
No worries. Sorry, I'm like eyeing the comments real quick.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. Can I show this? Do you have to?
I have to click. What am I clicking?
The thing, the screen.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Sorry, brain.
I'm like,
I told you, brain is not braining today.
that is fine. All right, so we are gonna start with some colors. We're looking at that kind like a bluish purple. And is there a way I can like select more than one thing? Is that a thing I can do? Elements. Make some squares. We want some kind of green. We want contrast, right? So
Yes. I'm not married to any particular green. I just like green.
we can do like a greenish gray.
That's cool too.
Let's see what we can do regarding possibly a gray. You noticed your vaporwave stuff had like shades of blue in there.
I did. I'm less into the blue than I am to the green and the purple.
Oh.
But I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
So we have some.
Yes, Mr. Sage is not named Green, just by the way.
Waka waka. So we have some color swatches. I'm going to add another square of this purple and change the background.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And I'm anal retentive, so boop. Let's look at some fonts. There are so many fonts on Canva. So we can, we're looking at a grungy yet something that like fulfills your personality, right? So we want something kind of rough for headers and then maybe something really clean for like, you know, body text. So let's do, oh, really? Let's add a heading. What's going on in the comments? I can't see them.
I was actually just giggling at you going, oh, really?
Sorry. Let's see what's up.
Hi, Estelle.
Hi, Estelle. Love your face.
And Natalie is saying, I'm a dark red and pale pink sort of person.
Nice.
Cool, cool, cool. Max is a green and black kind of guy.
Nice. I am also a green and black kind of person. though my green is very neon for cast void.
It is. It's very neon.
Neon
Could land
green.
planes with it.
All right, let's look at rough. Ooh, grunge. How about that? Permanent marker, maybe? Do you write in permanent marker? Is that a thing you do?
I haven't in a while, but yes, I like permanent marker.
Let's knock this. Whoa.
Now I really can't see it.
Yeah. There we go. So this is all in caps. We're going to make a copy that has some lowercase as well.
Brianna is also using green.
Nice. Let's see what other options we've got. We could do something kind of childish. Let's see. Blood drips.
Blood drips might be a bit much.
I think that's a little out of your... How about lumberjack?
Yeah. Glanced at the screen and thought it said Sage Gorgon Davis. Right. Well, I mean,
you could do a typewriter.
Might be a reason I got my hood up. I am partial to typewriter fonts.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, right?
I tried very hard when I was designing the invitations for my wedding. I tried very hard to incorporate a typewriter font, but it wasn't working. I ended up going with a woodcut font.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. They have like different fonts for kanji. That's cool.
That's so cool.
All right. So that's all their grunge fonts. What's cabin sketch? Are we? Oh, that's like just an outline. Finger paint? No. Let's look at handwriting. That doesn't look too terrible. Not a fan of the lowercase.
I'm going to full screen the screen share.
Okay.
Just because it's a little difficult for me to see.
Sure. So how do we feel about I feel like this lowercase and uppercase is, let's see if it has, yep, it's got full alphabet, which is cool.
Yeah. I really like the typewriter.
All right.
Thing.
All right, so we have our display font. Now we want a subheading. Let's figure out a subheading. Something lighter, but still round like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at corporate things. Aileron. How do they look together? No, not feeling it. How about regular? That's not terrible. Let's see what other stuff we got.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let's see what else we got. It's kind of classy. No. A little too heavy. Maybe something lighter. That's not terrible. And then we can do regular for your body copy. Oops. Come on. Regular.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh my God, I can't type. I'm not feeling the all caps. There's got to be like that. How do we feel about that? Well, let's see what else we got for this. No, it's too heavy. Maybe we're just better off going with the same font, or maybe just a little heavier, but not too terrible. How do we feel about that?
I'm not sold on it.
I'm not sold on it either. Let's see what else we got.
Like, I'm not mad at it, but
yeah. That has a nice round feel to it. We can go sans serif, but we have such heavy serifs on the typewriter font. I feel like serif, corporate serif. Let's look. Come on. Search. How about? Yeah, there we go. Crimson Pro.
That's not bad.
And maybe oops. So I'm kind of seeing like this being our primary colors with little bits of this like sprinkled in for detail.
Sounds good.
So we got Crimson Pro. This is Crimson Pro as well. That way you will always know what your fonts are.
Right.
You have your color schemes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at what kind of aesthetic we want. I'm hesitant to go into their pictures. Usually I would like to draw something from scratch, but maybe we can get some inspiration, yeah? So we have, how do we feel about gradients?
I don't dislike them.
Because we can get our vaporwave sort of like feel with the... This has kind of a...
Estelle, we are working on author branding.
Author branding.
Yeah.
So we can do like this, and then this can get turned into that, or that, or that. Oops. This has kind of a hand feel to it. This has kind of a hand feel to it. Hey, you. Rotate. I'm not feeling that.
Doll says this palette is very low-key ace. Well,
without the eggplant.
And Chasing Epiphanies votes for a sheep that's also a rain cloud on a purple sky. Can be every Birthday Massacre album cover. Okay, I don't know what Birthday Massacre is, but okay.
Birthday Massacre is like a industrial sort of like music band. Music.
Okay, cool.
Good job, Sako. Yeah. We can also experiment with different shades of purple and green. So we can go the other direction and make this like a super dark, maybe not that saturated, maybe something kind of like that. And then we can go, let's make a copy of this and bring it forward. Bring it forward. There we go. And we'll make this green more of a soft minty color. And then we got this gray.
Possibility.
That's super ace, isn't it?
That is super ace.
Music? Since when has that been a thing?
I don't know.
Did I just notice this? Holy crap.
Thanks for stopping by, Shell.
Bye, Shell. Bye, Shell. All right, we'll mess with that later. Let's make a new page. Yeah, we'll play around with stuff. I thought I selected you. I don't understand what you're doing. All right. So we want, what are we looking at? We're looking at Japanese maples. Which looks like it's all pay, but I'm sure I can find Japanese maples that are not pay. Not on Canva, but elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's a normal maple. Come on. Do the thing I just told you to do. Really? You don't wanna? Fine, be that way. All right.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there is a ton of Japanese maple on Unsplash. I've just checked.
Okay, great. So we're just going for like a general aesthetic. There you go. That's better. Though, even though the leaves are all chewed up. Actually, that speaks a lot of volumes, doesn't it? Chewed up leaves.
Yep.
Japanese maple. So something really classy that has kind of a rough edge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna tweak this so that it fits our we're looking for more blues. No blues. Yeah, these things. Some of Canva's stuff is just annoying.
Yeah.
Let's bring this darker. Filter. Can we? There's more blues.
Ooh,
so we got that.
That's really pretty.
We've got that purple pulling in, right? Then let's find. What's another thing? Puppies, right? So maybe some kind of animal. Dog and cat, why not? Do we want cute little things? Or
yeah, we can do that.
Like corgis are cute, but you're into like big dogs, right?
Yeah, my dogs are big dogs.
So big dogs should be your thing. This is cool. God damn it. Really? It's like, we make it so foolproof that even people who know what they're doing can't do shit. So we want to take this green and kind of bring it into this sort of pale. No. Let's make it. Yeah. Bring back the saturation. Up the contrast a little bit. And we want some gray, so something slight, something small, like sparkles or shine or something slight jewel. You don't wear much in the line of jewelry, but
I don't. I actually very rarely even wear my wedding ring.
Let's look at elements again. Let's do not gradients, but this is mildly witchy.
That's cool.
And then we can change the colors to our maybe green. Well, green? Yeah, there we go. Change this to that gray. So we got, or maybe the other way around, right? Yeah. So I could like the idea of a green moon.
I like that.
So little things like this, like the star sparkles, maybe like there's that green and purple.
Night Weirdo, or Bye Weirdo, and
Bye, Weirdo.
Night Mercer.
Bye, Mercer. I know it's super late where you are. Okay, so I think we have a pretty solid color scheme going.
I think so too.
So with that said, let's make something cool. Little mock-up. We want this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And bring it in here. So we want this to be a dominant color, right? We'll make this color. This can either be reversed. Can I make a stroke around this? Is that a thing I can do? No? Really?
I don't think so. Cheers, Kelly. Thanks for coming.
You get the idea.
I get the idea.
So that's like bare bones. Let's look at we want to goof around with a logo.
Should probably do that.
New page. So we want our eggplant. We want our lilac. Do we? We want that green. And then that thing, and then that thing.
Mhm.
And Sage Gordon Davis is your parent identity,
Yeah,
right? And
that's
you're going to have
parent
like pen names underneath that.
Yeah, I think so. I did briefly toy with changing the channel name entirely
Mm-hmm.
to something that wasn't one of the pen names, and then having the pen names fall under that parent brand. The name that I toyed with was Moon Bunny Creative.
Moon Bunny.
Moon
Why
Bunny.
is this all caps? Why are you all caps? I don't like you. Moon Bunny Creative.
Yeah. Moon Bunny, one word.
Oh. Boop. So maybe we want a bunny. So we got the moon thing going, right? So I kind of like the idea of this green. Oh, ungroup, please. So we have this. I wish I was using Photoshop. That would make my job so much easier.
I hear you.
I think this is pretty solid. So I can design some kind of crescent moon, green crescent moon, purple bunny,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like interacting with each other for your parent logo.
That sounds pretty good.
What's your statement of What's your statement of identity?
Oh heck!
If
Sorry,
someone
I've
were
just
to
done.
go ahead.
What are you doing?
What's
No,
up?
carry on. I'm listening. I just did something I wasn't intending to do.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, Kelly. It was really cool seeing you. I do use Adobe Illustrator. I would prefer to use Adobe Illustrator for something like this, yes. I will probably do the moon and the bunny in Procreate, and then I'll take it into Illustrator and vectorize it.
I am going to pop a link in our private chat, Sako,
Okay.
for something that I was playing around with, just goofing off. So you can sort of see. Whew, excuse me.
Hello, JC Carpenter. I literally work with design but hate Illustrator. Illustrator is a godsend. Don't you talk bad about Illustrator. Illustrator is a goddamn godsend. Vectors are the best.
Vectors are the best.
It is vectorization of your logo is not it is not optional. Just so you guys know, like, you need a vector version of your logo. Illustrator is a learning curve. Yes, I agree.
The link is in the private chat.
Okay.
I now have Affinity Designer, which is what I use for
You did
my...
You did not give me permission to
Sorry,
view it.
what?
You didn't give me permission to view it.
Oh, sorry. try it now.
Let's try it again. All right, that's better. Oh, that's adorable.
I thought it was
Independent
pretty.
press. So independent press is your statement of
No.
identity, right?
Yes and no. That's why I wanted to go with. I was originally considering independent press, but Kay Bellingen is under contract to a separate small press, so Moon Bunny Creative is better.
Roger that.
Yeah. Doll is asking, is there a free vectorization app out there? Not that I'm aware of for vectorizing raster things. However, you can use Inkscape to create vectors from scratch that is free and open source. And that's what I've been using for the last
and
8 years. I only recently moved to Affinity Designer.
So yeah, I think this.
Oh, excuse me.
This action would be a great, especially. So I'm really glad you did this in black and white. Like if this were Xeroxed or whatever, it would show up just fine. And you can have a stamp of it made, just, carve it into a potato or whatever the fuck, and just
that was my thinking.
And you can take this way out, and you can still make out what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. For me, any kind of logo, letterhead, whatever, it needs to still work in grayscale. It needs to still work from 3 meters away. Well, maybe not 3 meters, but close enough.
All right. Can I download this or something? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I still have Photoshop open. That's unfortunate.
Oops.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all on fire, but it's... Keelan?
Yeah, Keelan is on lunch break.
Hi, Keelan. I have too many windows open. I don't know what's happening. JC says, if I have a logo already, but I want it changed slightly, are you able to work like that? Absolutely. I want it altered a bit, but the person who originally did it has since passed away. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I'd love to do it. Few janky versions. Dropping a like for fellow weirdos. Hi, BC.
BC.
Logo is mandatory. Yeah, that mandatory vector. Okay. Cool. Hi, Keelan. So, yeah. If I would take your logo into Photoshop and or Illustrator and tweak it there. That is how that would work. So this is silly. I don't get why. Arp.
People walking past.
Yep. Arp. I'm protecting our land.
Keelan, we are doing author branding in preparation for that special event that you have coming up.
Yeah. So Flowers, plant life, plant life, plant life.
No, doll. My dogs have eaten supper and now they go to bark. That's the routine. Well, one goes to bark, the other gets into the couch and sleeps.
Okay, so you have a logo,
Mm-hmm.
which will probably be in this purple. Or in this green, depending on what we decide on our background. We can
Right.
goof around with colors. That's fine. Let's see. We got 45 minutes. What can we do in 45 minutes? Let's look at some kind of social media presence. So let's see. Oh, is that all? What's up? There we go. Sometimes it gives me guff.
Yeah.
These are videos. So if we can get, let's do it this way. I would like to add a photo. Uploads. Yay, that works.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Max. And don't worry, I don't know what's being said half the time either. So.
What do you mean? Am I talking Greek?
Yes, he says, Max says, this is so fun, even though I have no idea what most of the things you design geeks say are. I'm not nearly as much of a design geek as Sako is, because it's Sako's job and it's not mine.
Can I change the color of this? That would be really great. Effects.
I don't know if you can.
Ugh. Excuse me. Goodness. Moon, funny, creative. We should have a tagline of some kind. So if you can sum yourself up in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Oh, bloody hell.
You as a professional. You as a professional.
I know, I'm just being funny. Well, thank you so much. I don't know.
Poetry and fiction.
Yeah. That's good.
Fiction looks weird to me.
I usually go with writer, doodler, dabbler.
Writer, yeah. Writer. And then we want to add some kind of triple element stuff. Buh, buh, buh. So that is a quick and dirty, super quick and dirty, like quick brand that we can apply to various like your credits, your overlays, your website, your social media, your paperwork, like your contract and invoice, your media kit. We'll definitely go into a media kit for our branding thing, and branding and marketing thing. The media kit is like super necessary.
Yeah.
And maybe we can goof around with a book plate.
That would be cool.
So we have another half an hour. Stop that.
We do have another half hour.
So let's do a line of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Something kind of grungy.
Yes. JC has a question for you regarding marketing and branding.
Sure. What's up?
And Keelan says she's in the process of figuring out a logo. Think it's going to be the symbol on my book.
Did you design the symbol on your book? Did you design the symbol on your book?
That is an important question.
My hard drive is giving me guff.
I'm sorry.
My portable hard drive is giving me cough. So this, oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. So here's the thing. The logo in its current state looks like it's more for bedtime stories.
This is true.
So what we want to do is either
Grungify it.
grungify it or refine it. In its current state, we could go real small with it. Oops. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So at this level,
it looks like a kangaroo.
Either it looks like a kangaroo or it looks like a fairy.
That's true.
So we can, this is a concept. God damn it. No, stop. Stop. All right. So what we want to do before September is tinker with this bunny and moon action. I think this is kind of the composition we want, right? So something kind of Dianic. We don't want it to be necessarily can we do an overlay? I wish we could do an overlay.
Because that logo is actually just made up of two vectors that I yoinked off Pixabay.
Yeah.
And superimposed on each other.
Sure.
So, like,
which means
I like
we're gonna want to put our own spin on it.
Exactly. Okay, JC's question is, if I have an online magazine that already has its own logo and the name of my company is under it, sorry, let me try that again. And the name of my company it's under has the same logo, do I then need a separate logo for my author brand, or can it all fall under the same?
I need to actually read this myself. If I have an online magazine that already has its own logo, yes. So I have Sako Studios as its own brand. And then I have my author identity under my studio. But if someone were to go to Sako Studios and see my Cass Voight stuff, it would still be within my brand. Like, it would still be like quintessential Sako type of work.
Right.
Yeah, check out if you actually own the rights to that symbol. Push comes to shove, you can change the symbol enough to where it's like actually yours. So I like the idea of making it just witchy enough. Right? So I can tinker with this and make it vaguely alchemical.
That sounds good.
Sort of. Let's see, alchemical. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Yeah. So kind of like a geometric, like witchy string of sigils. And the primary sigil is this moon with the bunny. Though
sounds good.
We'll adjust it so that it actually shows more of your personality.
Right. I mean, this, as I sent it to you, was never meant to be anything. It was just me mucking around with vectors.
Right. But mucking around is how this all starts, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I think we have something catching on. So we can hold off on these colors for like little elements.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe bring this down.
JC is saying, can you break that down to me a bit more, because my second cup of coffee hasn't set in yet and I'm a little slow still.
Okay, so I would, were I in your position, and I have been in your position, I have a parent studio called Sako Studios. It is very much so a grungy horror graphic design photography creative company. And the kind of stuff that I make should be indicative of my style as an artist, right? So what you want to do is, does your author brand feel like it is separate from your magazine, or is your magazine used to market you as an author? The name of the company that I will be publishing my company under would be Right to Be Media. The magazine is called Right to Be Magazine, but I'm publishing books as JC Carpenter. Make a new logo for JC Carpenter.
Yeah.
Make a new identity. If anything, make a new logo type. So like JC Carpenter, like written in a fancy font or in a trendy font, looks like you can stamp it or wear it on a pin or something. And but it doesn't look out of place on your Right to Be Media stuff. Also, Sage, your Patreon tiers are the best. Can I do that as a designer? Or are you asking if you can do that because you can? You know, you can. It's just like pop on Canva and mess with their fonts and then take it into Photoshop or something and trace it. And then alter it some more, and then trace it again and alter it some more, and trace it again and alter it some more. It, like making a logo is actually just repetition over and over and over and over.
Yep.
Ooh, Sako, your answer is getting me thinking about my logos. I love it. If you guys want help with logo work, I would be glad. Yeah, absolutely. Shoot me a line on Facebook, and we can hash out details. Absolutely. That goes for you too.
If you have a website that you want to pop in the chat, Sako,
my graphic design work is still, I'm still putting together the portfolio.
Okay, fair enough.
So I kind of changed gears to work on my author stuff. So I don't quite have a updated thing for my
graphics,
my GP,
my
branding. Besides, this will be a good chance to like update my portfolio.
Yes, it will.
It'll be great. It'll be great. So yay, work. So yeah, Keelan, also if you need a hand with your logo, let me know. It'll be great.
Okay, so we still have half an hour.
We still have half an hour. All right. So why don't we think about maybe making a new YouTube thumbnail, for instance.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay. Share my stuff. No. Why? All right. I want to share my screen. I still need my other logo altered. It's in a square shape that I want to be in a circle, and I want it to be transparent so it can be used for shirts. Yeah, absolutely. I can do that. All right, let me bring up the page that I want. Leave. Create. Hold on. Social media.
You are not currently screen sharing.
I know. It's going to open up in a new window.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Flyers, posters, YouTube thumbnails. All right. Oh, I just pulled out my power cord.
That's no good.
So let's start with a template and then butcher the hell out of it. And I'm going to mute myself here in like 2 seconds so that my husband can use his blender.
Fair enough. Well, while you are muted, I will plug the fact that I have new designs in my Redbubble. So it is linked in the description box down below if people want to go and check that out. It is ink-and-sage on Redbubble if you need to look for me at any point. And I will add that. And when Sako is ready to unmute herself, we will continue with the thingies.
Okay. All right. We are looking at JC Carpenter. And I can consult Keelan. I'm really glad I got you guys thinking about logos and stuff.
It's important stuff.
All right. Who am I? What's going on here? Let's... this is going to be the long way of doing it. Everything is pay. I don't care. Make this less. Filter. No, adjustment. make this kind of...
Thanks for stopping by, Yaza. Sleep well.
Sleep well, Yaza. I know it's like, dark 30 in the morning for you.
Doll's logo needs vectoring like yesterday.
Sure, I can do that. We can work something out, doll. All right, we want... Was that the thing?
I'm not sure.
No, that is not the thing. It's not giving me all my things. It's not giving me all my things. This thing.
That thing.
Oh, it doesn't give me my recent colors. That's fine. That's everything's on fire. It's fine.
It's fine.
Let's bring in that gray. And whatever. Let's do a heading. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
More evening stream.
Productivity stream.
Productivity stream. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do. Productivity.
Productivity.
That's right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
I think.
Now everything looks weird.
Yes. What's it, boy dog? Okay, bye. There we go. That's better. Now I can actually see.
Well, the idea is for me to make this big enough that you can see it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. What's it, boy dog? Hold still. Hold still.
Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. It's like fighting me every step of the way.
That's okay, Max. We'll be just about shutting down then too.
About 1 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah. But thank you for coming.
Thank you. So that's not terrible. Maybe let's... I wish I could make this wider. That would be really cool. But it's
Yeah,
not
that is
shape,
one of the...
It's a line. It's not a...
Yeah.
So let's make a shape. I would like to make this scratchy, but it's not going to let me. Whatever. Whatever. Ah, what happened? Why?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. Apparently there's 2 copies of this. There we go. I know this is like the boring part, right? So
No, it's the interesting part.
We're going to close up this kerning and our dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I don't, it says it's 60 something now. Let's, no, you're not going to do it. All right, fine. I'm like Photoshop actions? No? All right. So obviously this would be cleaned up a lot.
Right.
A lot. It is not clean. Oh, sweet Christ. I would like the block, please. Thank you. That looks almost like a school font. Tuesday, productivity. Here I go again. Activity. Spring. So we make, ideally this would be a perfect block.
Right.
That's my dream. Ah! What happened?
I don't know.
Holy cannoli. Google, I don't want to translate this. Why is it doing that? I wonder. Oof.
JC says, not boring at all, only wish I had the ability to do this stuff. You can learn.
Or you can hire someone to do it for you.
This is true. But I mean, if you actually have an interest in doing it, then you can learn.
Can I adjust transparency? It looks like I can. Yep.
Ooh. Fancy.
All right. So I'll probably go and hunt down some Japanese maple that isn't pay. It doesn't have a paywall.
Right.
And yeah. And then I'll probably put like the time or something on here in a fancy way, and we'll have something for next Tuesday.
Cool.
That way we have we start to see more cohesive branding.
Right.
Woo. You don't understand. I can't even draw stick figures. It is a skill set that is learned.
Yeah.
Also, thank you.
But I mean, if you don't want to put the time in to learn, that's also okay. That's
okay.
what professionals are for.
That's what people like me are for.
Exactly. I just meant that if it was the sort of thing that you were interested in learning, it is a skill that can be learned.
Absolutely.
Is what I was trying to say.
Absolutely. 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 Oh, we were like in sync and everything. Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay, folks. So if you have any questions that you want to ask the brilliant...
now's a great time.
Because we've got 10 minutes left. I'm not going to start a sprint for 10 minutes.
No.
And so if you have questions, now is the time to do the asking and hopefully get an answer.
So Doll needs vectorization of their logo.
Yes.
JC needs a new author logotype.
Right.
Let's see, there was more. Wasn't there? And you can implement your brand on Patreon. I think I mentioned that amongst your...
Yes.
Yep, Insta and Patreon and Twitter.
Yeah.
So headers will be important. Tier images would be important.
Right. JC says, and altering of another logo. That was the other thing.
Right to be media, yeah.
Right.
Okay. My logo was just my name on purple letters like you see on my channel banner. Let me go to your channel real quick and take a peek. Yeah, great. I could totally vectorize that. In fact, I can probably make it fancier and schmancier and... Yeah. We can solidify this. Because it seems like you have it like a branding aesthetic that you're going for. So I think we can work something out. Yeah, absolutely. Ah. Okay.
So
All right.
JC is about to message you on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh no, that was generic. What was generic?
I think she means her example was generic.
Oh.
I think, unless I missed something.
I think I missed something. Yeah. No worries.
Anyway, this has been entertaining.
Cool.
And informative.
We can hash out more like elements, refine your logo, and
yeah, for sure.
Make it a little less Easter, and
yeah, a little bit less nursery.
I want this to be gender neutral.
Yes.
So it's I have ideas. It'll be great. I'll bring it into Photoshop and fool around and send you something and see if you like it.
Cool.
That is the look I'm going for when it comes to author brand. No, I mean the header on my YouTube channel is generic. Oh.
Okay, we weren't looking at your YouTube channel.
We weren't looking at your YouTube channel, JC. We were looking at Danse Runos.
Doll says that they have a brand aesthetic. Very cool.
I really want to do your brand, doll. I really want to do your brand. Let me do your brand, please. It'll be awesome. Woo!
Thank you, doll.
Brand. Well, it's getting there. It's getting there.
It's getting there.
We've got a lot of work to do on it.
Yes.
That requires me to load this stuff up on my iPad and doodle on it.
But it's progress.
It is progress.
It's a heck of a lot better than what I've got at the moment.
I think I need
Seeing as what I have at the moment is not unified in any kind of...
Not unified yet. And we need a sheep.
Total mishmash.
And we need a sheep.
We need a sheep.
In a portrait.
Because sheep. Okay. Doll says, let's do the brand and I will translate whatever you want.
That sounds great. This book that BC and I are working on, we'll probably want it translated into Spanish. Eventually. In like a year's time. A year and a couple months. Okay,
what are you doing, Fluffbutt?
JC, what the fuck?
Okay, excellent.
Hey, that's
teamwork. Don't lick me.
I like the idea of us BC and I coming up with a brand, like, which I did the other day. I came up with a brand for our BC Writes a Book, and BC and Sako write a book. And we'll come up with like a joint name that we'll publish the book under, maybe.
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome to take a look. The link is in the description box down below, along with Sako's channel and everything else.
Cool. Yay!
Doll says, JC will have a really cool brand after working with Sako. She has a lot of knowledge, and BC Brown too. Yes, that is true. Teamwork makes the dreams work. It does. Translating a book will take me a long time.
I think you're technically one of our betas anyway, so we'll let you know it. We'll let you know way ahead of time.
Yes. So, if anyone has anything else to say or to ask.
Also, you guys are, you. No, you.
Yeah, no, you.
No, you. You're awesome.
No, you. I think we, both of us, have the best viewers. So, yeah.
All right. I'll do my outro, and then we'll get the heck out of here. In case you didn't meet me before, I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Castpoint. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer. And sometimes I combine these three things to bring you content. So if you are looking to I don't know why my brain always freezes during this. To market yourself better as an author, or to be number two, to be a witchier witch, then please drop by my channel and we'll hang out.
Cool. Thank you, Sako. Thank you for that awesome thing with the things and the colors and the types and the branding whatnots.
Okay.
Brain is not braining. Okay, Beep Sheep. Let's get out of here. Thank you for coming. Black lives still matter. Trans rights are still human rights. You are real, you are valid, and you are loved. Stay safe, stay strong. And until next time, happy writing. I'll see you soon.